Hey guys, this video, uh, this video is about brawlers who need desperate help. Because why? They're useless. You never see them, and if you do see them, you're going to win. Going to win against those brawlers most of the time. So I'm going to tell you what brawlers that need help from any updates, future updates that they need, like buffs, gadget buffs, reworks, anything to help them. So let's start off with Brawl. So Brawl, we all know his super is that he charges forward, and with his gadget, the Stomper gadget, he can stop his super anytime he wants, but on the condition of his gadget. But then you have these other brawlers like Mole, Gray, where you can just auto click the super and it will directly take you to the enemy. For Bo, on the other hand, he needs a gadget. My wish is that his super, you can just stop it anytime and give him a new gadget. I like the healing gadget, but he needs another gadget as well, like a damage reduction gadget or something to help him. A damage boost as well, even. So my wish is super to be stopped anytime you please by clicking his super, remove the stopper gadget, and replace it with some damage reduction or reload speed buff. So he's a brawler that needs desperately help. Unless, well, Bo is can be good if you know how to use him, but most of the time he sucks. He needs help. Another brawler, Jessie. Jessie needs help. She cannot live against brawlers like Carl, Ollie, Janet, Stu. She cannot live against those brawlers. Her turret is fine. Her turret is okay for what it does, but Jessie herself, she needs a buff. She needs a health buff or a damage buff to help her protect herself against those brawlers. So that's Jessie. She needs help. On to the next brawler that needs help. Pam is another brawler that needs help. First off, she does no damage. Close range, she does. But are you going to use Pam close range? No. Are you going to use her long range? No. Her gadgets are fine. Her star powers are also fine-ish. And they need to do something about the star powers. They're kinda useless. Because the healing one, whenever she attacks a brawler and the bullets hit, it restores health. But it should restore some more health. How is it? Like 20? What? 91 health per bullet that connects. That's not good, because Stu, who uses his super and gets his super all the time, gets like 400 health or 500 health per super. Pam does not have the luxury to do that. And Mama Squeeze, this gadget, no, this star power kinda sucks, because if you're facing off against like a Carl, a Janet, like the Meta Brothers right now, they're able to destroy this quite easily. And Pam's only defensive gadget is this one, which is good. This is a really good gadget, as well as the other one, the healing one. But Pam herself kinda sucks. My wish is that she gets a damage buff, even an HP buff, just like up to 10,000 like Buster. So those are my wishes for Pam. On to the next brawler. Bonnie. Bonnie needs desperate help. Because why? When she launches out of her super, she's just a fish, just wandering around with bullets, well, cannon bullets, that that are like 1 feet long. When there's brawlers like Mandy who shoots for miles long. Her star power, or well, the second one, this one, Wisdom Tooth, sucks. Because when you hit a brawler, it spreads out a small attack. But what's the point of that? When there's brawlers like Mo, Surge, and any other brawlers like those, just freely get so much damage out of those effects. And Bonnie needs a star power for it. And it's useless for some reason. I don't know why they made it useless. They should just remove this, or just change it into another description where if she lands 3 cannon bullets, her next cannon bullet does extra damage or something. Her gadget, this one, the second one, sucks. It's just a dash. Who uses dashes? Well, any immortality, just like Max. Max gets immortality. Bonnie does not. She gets damaged. And even of how terrible it is, it's 10 seconds long. She needs help. Bonnie needs so much help. Also, they should just, well, just like Mo. Mo is able to go to a super and then exit out freely. Bonnie cannot do that. You need to wait for her super to charge slowly for some reason. You need to wait for her super when she's out of her cannon form, so you can go back into it. Just make Bonnie freely go into it. It's not hard to do. I don't know why it's hard for Supercell to make this. This is like one of the easiest brawlers to buff or rework. I don't know why they don't do it. So Bonnie needs help. Colette, well, does she need help? Sort of. Because you will only use Colette against tanks, but even then, Frank or Ollie with double heal, Colette will still struggle with that. So in that sense, she needs help. And the only mode you'll probably only use her on is Heist. And right now, for some reason, they put Hockey instead of Heist. I prefer Heist 100 times over than Hockey. Who even likes Hockey? Just use Mortis, Melody, Max, dash forward, and you win so easy. I hate Hockey. They should just remove it. Colette needs like a percentage buff for a cap damage buff. What's the... So the cap is... I don't remember the cap of her damage. It's like 1000 and something. They should increase the cap to 2000 to make her meta. If they're not doing put Heist, at least buff her. Her star powers are fine, and gadgets are fine as well. So she's also a brawler that needs help, because without Heist, there is no Colette. So Colette needs help. The obvious brawler that needs help, Doug. I don't know why they made Doug just like Jackie's attack. Jackie should be just her own special attack. But Doug, on the other hand, he needs something. He probably needs a damage, no. Of how he shoots, he probably needs something to change. Instead of, Jackie's attack, they could just easily change it into a long range attack that can heal or and damage at the same time, like Byron's. Dog could throw a hot dog and damage opponents with it and heal. His star powers. What are his star powers? That's kind of okay, I guess. Sonic Attack also heals Dog by. They need to buff those star powers. Dog just needs a rework. I don't know what Dog needs, but he needs a rework. I don't even know what to do with Dog. So, Dog, another brother that needs help. Clancy is another brother that needs a buff. His gadgets are okay for his purposes. Let's see, gadget. What is a gadget? Gains double tokens for 5 seconds. That is good. So he can upgrade himself. And dashes and reloads 1 ammo. Which is really good when he's maxed out. The star powers are starts the match with 3 tokens. Reloads all of his ammo on every enemy takedown. His gadgets and star powers are fine. The problem is of when he gets his max level or max stage, because at the start and his second stage they're basically useless. A Surge, on the other hand, he just needs the second stage and he's good. Clancy needs his third stage. What they need to do is, I've seen it a bunch of times in Twitter, I think, where he gets his stages faster than right now, but the condition is that you have to keep hitting and taking down brawlers so he can keep his stage, because if he doesn't, it'll decrease over time if he doesn't land his hits or take down any brawlers. I think that would be a nice change, so you can get his stage 3 faster, but it decreases once you hit that stage 3 and you have to keep on hitting and hitting. That is my wish for Clancy. On to the next. Last one, Crow. Crow sucks. Only mode he's good on is Heist. Even then, he needs some health buff, a health buff. Damage wise, I guess he can need an increase in his base attack. His super is fine, because if they bring back Heist, then I don't want that super to do a lot of damage. So for me, his base attack should be increased, and his health should be increased as well. His gadgets, they're fine. They should change this to 2.2 or 2.5. Not 3 seconds. 3 seconds too much, but at least like 2.3 or 2.2, something like that. That's my last wish for a brother that needs to be upgraded. So, like, subscribe. Goodbye.